Hello and welcome back to finale day of Songs of Silence. We are halfway through the final mission. Assuming all goes well. We are fighting for Erengard. We are trying to slow down Garin before he can take out Erengard, and we are also trying to simultaneously reach the purgatory on the lower levels in the Dark World. And it's looking tough. It's looking real tough. We've got some nasty sieges happening. We're at the beginning of a round. So we have a nasty siege up here. That the best idea I had for this was coming in with a second acolyte. One unit of Hearthguard and her. This army has healed. I'm not sure how I understand that happened, but I ain't gonna complain. We've got Thralls, we've got Malagots, we've got Voidmares. First hit automatically hits and ignores one rank of armor. Kind of thinking about this as my setup. We have to try and get our other army here now to the south as well. I have no idea if those Vogelfree will attack us. We do have enough to start sieging this watchtower, so let's move into position here. This is going to be where we try to hold the line from the southern advance. I know that Pip is somewhere on this map. I suspect it has to be around the kobolds. And I would like to unlock him. But right now, everything is just like baby steps. This guy still hasn't summoned a single Griff. We could build up some of these back cards, get some more gold. The temple is already built up. Those look dangerous. Those look dangerous. Yeah, I know they do. We're going to give it a very early punch through and just see whether or not we can. Otherwise, we lose this whole army. I don't know if you all just saw Catra get completely deleted. Let me tell you, that was something I was not expecting. She got removed in one round of fire. She is only level 4, but I didn't think they actually got stat advancements. Okay, I literally didn't kill a singular unit.
Raymond, can I confide in you?
We're just gonna take that back. We're gonna take it back a little bit. I think if that's the case, I guess we wait for the siege. It might get one more turn of breaching before it can actually be attacked. I'm pretty sure, though, on their next turn, they can attack me. Cavalry, 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 cavalry. 2 sets of thralls and the Geiger. These guys all fly. The big issue is those Malagots do so much damage. I think I'm going to try something like that. The Feather Majestic I'm going to save until the everybody comes crashing in, because we can call them in with the reserves. You're up against them. Maybe we'll put you there instead. And we'll stick to defense. So, I mean, the somewhat interesting part here is I do have an army. Whether or not it's kind of capable of anything is a whole other debate. I'd argue no, it's probably not. You can't really do anything. I've left you back there in case we need to gather more units. There's just one wild map, dudes. Part of me think is like daisy chain your heroes together so that you can move the entire army in bulk. They are going to come for this. War's back. All right, I'm going to drop a defensive fire down here because I think it will mostly kill those thralls. Brings them at least to half HP. Hold. We're going to punch those guys off and bring in those feathered hounds. That actually worked okay. Get rid of that other Malagot. I could get rid of all those thralls with one more defensive fire. Okay, unless a bunch of them somehow dodge it. I think that's okay. Because he's up against a bunch of characters that have things like banish. Ooh. Oh my god, we actually lived the siege. Serious turnaround there. Oh man. Okay. You can afford one more unit. So let's give you another unit of warriors. Yeah, I mean, there's no like fun way around that. I think that's a fine setup. Well, Do believers have banish? No, they just have line attack. Okay, so that's fine positioning. You also need to summon guys and turn them into random gestalt units. But if I don't have the money, I can't really do it. Monument of Silence, 50% chance to spawn a friendly assault unit per turn. Protect the location from negative effects of silence. Ends of unrest. You know what? I could... take somebody out of this. 6 out of 9, 6 out of 9, 5 out of 9. Have another unit of Jaegers. I think that's better. You boost rogue and believers. You don't boost warriors. So maybe... oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucks so much. He made them so much worse. Now. You wiener. Hydro checks, thank you. Gotta stay hydrated. We're gonna have to just stay here. We gotta deal with the Lancers. I have to get so far. How am I meant to do this? He's not attacking me.
There must be others willing to help us. After all, the Crusade will consume everything if we don't stop it.
Well, that Crusade showed up fast. Okay, we got Vocal Freeze, Land Weirs, and Cavalry down here. I think that's fine. We'll take that spot real fast. Watch as all my poor archers or my poor spearmen just get slaughtered. Try to bring some of them back to life. Okay. Cavalry on this team still does really well.
Raymond, can I confide in you?
I'd be honored, Highness.
I worry about a card. We had some disagreements before our ways parted.
Aye. You shouldn't leave things unsaid. Believe me, I know.
We're going to build a stronghold here immediately. But, real talk, I ain't sure how well that's going to work. I could get a catapult. Ooh, these guys don't have any flying units, actually, so a catapult is really, really good against them. Very, very good against them. I also have enough money to pick up Oathsworn. And additional Rangers. Or even Jaegers. Do I have enough for both of you? 190? Yes. I need everything I could possibly get in this fight. I probably should have turned one of these units of Hearthguard into Honor Guard so that they would have healed, but what's done is done. That's the push I'm going to make. So they have to attack me. Reduces siege time by 2. Increases power for all friendly units by 2 when attacking fortified locations. Damn it. That's inconvenient. That ain't very good. You could increase call reserves or pick up coordinated attack. I think we'll just take coordinated attack. -1 power to a pocket of troops. All right, you guys aren't in the blurst shape. But you have very little frontline units. I'm gonna have Catra deliver those 2 luminance. Give them the Hearthguard as well. You know what I'll probably do is I'll probably take out the Rangers for right now. And we'll do something stupid like that. We've got Stronghold 3. I can't take that bridge yet, so let's just sit here, heal for the turn, and then we could push to the bridge. And then I might be able to attack that Purgatory. If it's only got 3 omens and a catapult, like, omens are disgustingly tough, but this army is also pretty juicy. And then I think I'll just fall Catcher back a little bit as well. You continue to not really be able to do anything, my forlorn brother. I need him to come down here. Can we use this pathway still? I wonder. Great question. You totally can. I wish I realized that earlier. So we'll try to pick up Pip, assuming he is there. Okay, those guys are taking their time. Summon civvies, turn them into Dargons. Fine by me. No money to really do anything else. This army is really, really problematic. Void and Believer. I mean, these are all... No, they're Gestalt, so they're not even. Moonchill, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. So if I kill this army, no matter what army I do it with, I'm going to get -2 to everybody. I need Murnau to start planning a play here. Clearly, based on my income, I should have built that Monument of Silence a long, long time ago. Did you guys heal? No, not really. You would heal here. I mostly just want to stay here because there's the double Lancers. Well, I guess this place also has walls, so let's see what they do. He casts something. Okay, and then the smaller armies are at least coming for me. That's good. That's positive. I'm gonna heal these guys. We'll drop a caravan on them, and then we're going to fly everybody to here. Which should hopefully keep them all busy enough. Good, 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 good. Extra $128 as well. Okay. Kobolds.
Hello, human. What brings you to Coburg, home of the kobolds?
I'm afraid
The silence.
I come bearing bad news. The Crusade has come to destroy this land. Mighty armies march this way as we speak.
Grave news indeed. I fear we have little in the way of leaders, but our mounts are powerful and at your command. If you need them,
I will take them. I will take one of them. Look how Garin looks like his entire army is missing. Okay, these guys are ready to keep moving. It doesn't look like anything else is spawning out from this location afterwards, which is fascinating to me. I could summon Oathsworn here, or Star Shower Catapults. Hearthguard and Rangers. I suspect that's probably needed better elsewhere. We should be able to march out and fight this. I feel generally confident about that. There's an adventure there, but it's way too dangerous. There's a hamlet down here. But it's also dangerous. Access to higher building materials. You can upgrade that for building materials. You've got a stronghold 3. I think if I punch through this bridge, I can get to that purgatory before he takes this. Otherwise, this village is the next location, but I guess we don't need it immediately. Now, this siege is only on one side. Immediately heal all 30% of your health. Gain supply rank 1. Power bonus of 3, but lose all remaining movement. +2 when attacking fortified locations. Here's the thing. If I march out, I don't know if it cancels out this gatebreaker keg. Alternatively, I could fall back in camp. But I think let's just try to fight it. We do get this nice defensive fire bonus, which is a ton of damage, so... I think let's charge these augers in the back. And maybe I should have healed these guys, actually. Their hero is down. Oh, the catapult was a good choice. The catapult was a very good choice. Oh my god, it's slapping them so hard. Bring a few more people back online here. We got these guys in the bank. Nice. I lost 1 unit of Hearthguard. Honestly, that's not bad.
Still no word from a card. How much longer will this take? Can we even trust Murnau? A card. Please be all right.
You guys are Hearthguard? That's a choice. We get the gatebreaker keg now too, which will be good for pushing down in this direction. These little guys are too wounded to keep fighting. You guys are okay. I guess we'll put them on a wide flank though. All right, this army has become pretty solid. It's not like Stop Garin's army solid, but I don't know if that's possible with the -10 that he has. I don't have enough money for the Oathsworn here. I think it's okay. I think we could probably just keep plugging away. These guys have the ghasts. I could... There's a couple alternative plays here I could do. Like, I could bring in a catapult. Swap out one of the acolytes for it. Or even like... That's kind of nuts. This relies very heavily on those summoners putting in work. but it could work. I guess let's debuff these guys. If I call reserves, it'll bring me archers. Nice, big hit on him. Got rid of him right away. The acolytes are really useful for that. Yeah, this worked great. Interestingly enough, the acolytes will summon archers if they're too far away. Yeah, and they take like a little bit of a beating, but not too bad. All right, that's promising. We could even maybe pull some people out of that army. These locations are hit by silence. We could, in theory, steal them back. But I think the play is he's going to move in and siege this next turn. We move in and we take the purgatory. And that has to stall him somehow. You've got quite an army down there. And you only have this kobold. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this artifact that lets us summon angels. And I'm not going to use it right away. But I am going to start moving it back towards the capital. Ooh. Of course, he can bring units out of the purgatory as well, which I'm forgetting. That's worth doing. You summon a civilian. You can also make more guys. It looks like I got a free unit of fur here. So we're not a terrible army. You're 11 units. You are 6 out of 12. Oh, this army is just so beefy. Yeah, like the computer knows. That I cannot handle those armies. How am I meant to move forward here? Do I just start pushing? I think that's maybe what I have to do. Possibly I should have put Murnau in that settlement I just left if that's going to be the case, but... Well, at least that guy's getting torn up pretty quick. I'd argue this could have been significantly worse. We're going to use that infuse him ability pretty frequently at this point. So I think I'm in a position that I can probably just race this guy towards the final location. And then I just have to pray that I don't get destroyed in the meantime. Another army coming in there. Sorry, can I see what they have? That's an artifact. Enemy units lose -1 power in battle. This penalty is doubled for Gestalt, Void, and Celestial units. Okie dokie. So I definitely want to fight you with the right army. Now, you guys are in a good position with almost a full stack. I could buy another Oathsworn here, but I'm a little hesitant. I think let's leave them one empty. There's almost nothing here in Torvald's Rest. That's an ambush. Because they move too much. Get these guys. Oh my god, they're so close to the location. We also get the defensive fire. That's very, very extremely good. I think I'm going to have to attack the Malagots first. I'm going to start summoning in some of those. No, unfortunately, just archers. Not who I was thinking we were going to summon. That's okay. We got all these angels back there doing damage. Smackdown on him. Let's go try to push them off of our back line. If we summon again, we get the Feathered Majestics. I mean, the non-stop spawn of Luminant Infantry coming in here is not to be messed with. I lost an Acolyte of Wrath, I lost an Honor Guard, and I lost the Rage Sworn. Oof. That's tough. Heavenly Scouts. Play on a friendly army to grant Scout or Lookout. Affected armies increase their maximum movement by 2. Cannot be ambushed for the duration of the effect. Lasts for 2 turns. Increases the rank of Fear and reduces their power from 2 to 3. I don't know that Fear does a lot for us. I like the idea of the pluses to bonus movement, but maybe I should just take Heavenly Wrath. think I'm just going to upgrade that card. I'm realizing it will work on certain units. Just that we've been a real hodgepodge. Yikes. Boy, we lost some goons. But not terribly. Well, let's go like that. Support archers, cavalry, front line. And we got the feathered majestics to bring in when we need them. He's healing on a 3 in this location. You can summon lore keepers. I didn't know that. Lore keepers, very good. They have banish. A strong choice for dealing with all of these awful, terrible void monsters. They also count as constructs, which I believe she boosts. Friendly constructs gain +3 power. Whew, so that's an 8 power lore keeper. I guess her army also can't be very big. 7 units. She's not small, but it certainly ain't big either. Now, this guy can actually purchase artifacts. Finally starting to get some griffs as well. You know what? Purchase an artifact. It's a real deal. A vow of pride. Units gain +2 power when defending a location. This bonus is doubled if the location is fortified or for guardian type units. That's nice. That's really nice. You make me gold. I don't have enough to upgrade you. Let's upgrade you then. Okay, okay, okay. I think I'm going to keep her still where she is. And I'd like to buy more kobolds. I suspect any new armies that come through are going to have to come through the purgatory. Oh my god, he's still not at that location yet. Which means I get to live for one more round. More weirder gangs. Okay. Oh, these guys are so mean. I assume that this will just spawn just all units in reserve if I don't actively use it. Part of me wants to run ahead, grab that money, and try to run back with it. But but I'm also like, I'm so aware about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suspect I have 8 turns to get to this purgatory. Before I'm in mega trouble. Honestly, if I had this would also be really good for us. -2 power for all their units. Those look dangerous. I don't have enough money to encamp. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. You know, I'm better off probably just doing that for them then. My hope is I can get Murnau back there to drop off that money. And then I can like move forward and encamp and make my journey. Dude, 8 turns is not a lot of turns. You joking me? Random army sieging me? Don't you know the silence is coming? Have you not been paying attention? I mean, thank you for the opportunity to get this nice heal on all my characters, but... Also, I won't say no to money.
We must buy more time. A card. Please hurry.
We'll take this place. Sure.
Katra, do you know how the Crusade Arbiter got his nickname?
They say he killed one of Erdheim's oldest primordial gods.
Is that even possible?
I don't know, but it won't matter when we put him into the ground.
Kobolds for days. Kobolds for days. I can also start selling building materials. I mean, you guys are ready to cook it. Probably as ready as you'll ever be. There's part of me that's wondering whether or not I bring back her army now, knowing that there's not very many turns left. You just need Divine Spark to summon Lord Keepers. I think that's literally the best use of my Divine Sparks. I could upgrade bridges for a bit more money. But I get 80 gold if I just sell materials. To be honest, that might just be the better play. Because I think we're only going to get like 2 gold a turn for upgrades. Okay, you have a kobold. Do I buy another artifact? Starborn Infantry Knight, Starborn Infantry Guardian. You guys are Guardians. You're not. Starborn Cavalry Knight. You guys are Guardians. If I had another Hearthguard, I could get them another Knight. You know what? Let's gamble. It's a real artifact. Beast monsters and kobolds get +1. Perfect. That is exactly what this guy's army needs. The perfect item for him. So, that's still too dangerous for you. It's gotta be here. Where we get Pip. I think if this is the round, let's drop that. And we got 2 omens at the top. 1 omen down there. Like that? Yeah. Probably swap them. All right, I really don't know how this is going to work for us. We're going to do a little emergency save just in case.
We cannot attack the Purgatory until a card has completed his mission.
Lame. Caught in the open now. Cruddy duddy. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I will not allow for that. If you're not gonna allow me to attack it, you're not allowed to spawn 2 armies and ambush me at the same time. I'm going to say that seems like a pretty reasonable rule. That does probably mean he's on a crazy defense on that bridge now too, though. I mean, I guess it's meant to be that 1 army goes north, 1 army goes south. At least we know we can break the lines pretty well. So we'll just keep him there. Bong, bong. They're sieging me there. Those guys are going south. Okay. If 50 gold. I'll have a little bit more once I drop off those wagons. Nothing spawned up there. 50-50 chance. I can summon lancers. That's big. Especially because they only cost him and building materials. I don't understand, man. Your army is full strength. How is everything so dangerous for you to fight? That does not have a garrison. I think I have to try it this way. They're still a little bit shy on heals, so I'm going to give them that extra ability. So that's plus 3 plus 4 for that army. I'm likely going to lose this turn because I'm no longer defending it, but I think that's okay because I should be able to attack it next round. Or, hear me out, the AI got really broken and it's not attacking any of my settlements for reasons that are beyond my knowledge. So many bombers. Let's nerf those guys right away. I'm gonna hit these guys with the fear and the reduction of power or whatever it is. And then we can hit them with the defensive fire. And you know what? Let's hit them with the drop ball right away. And then I think we got to go to the back. I am not sure who I'm best dropping on here. That hero is dead. My catapult is fine. Those guys seem like they're fairly entangled. Hit them with fear, and the defensive fire knocks out most of them. We can now drop on the back line. Oh, yeah. All these summoned angels are really, really doing it for me. I did lose my cavalry. 500 gold, though. Can I get cavalry from here? No. Strangely enough, you cannot. You're summoning more constructs. I get 2 turns on this siege, which is pretty nice. Fortified 2. Fortified 1. Fortified 3. So there are actually a few more turns in here than I originally thought. this is the case, give me Fortified and Guardian, as well as Siege Breaker. You have Beast, Monster, and Kobold. You guys are beasts. So why don't we give them the Feathered Majestics? And I'll keep the Feathered Hounds? I mean, technically they're all beasts. Buy more kobolds. 3 archer kobolds. Purzel chargers versus just Purzels. God, they're all so ridiculous. I want to just keep spending money. But I'm also starting to be aware of the fact that it's like, oh no, I'm gonna need to start summoning units. I can go down here, and I can also go a little bit over here. Nothing really over this way, though, so... bunch of money. I don't think necessarily worth it. All right, you can't make that, so let's wait one turn with you. And you guys are looking for... I'm going to say you guys are looking for more Oathsworn. At this point. More catapults? Is the answer to all of my life's questions more catapults? Traditionally, yes. Traditionally, it's been very hard to say no to that. I should probably put in more Acolytes of Wrath instead of Rangers. And you can summon more Hearthguard here as well. So I might do a little bit of that. Bye. She's waiting on more energy. Divine favor. Yeah, you know what? Let's just hold. Hold the line. We've almost completed that achievement. This place says it has a citadel. Garrison 2, Supply 2, Fortified 2, but I actually don't see that in there. Am I going to have to siege this down if I go through it? Oh my god. Is there an autosave at the beginning of this turn? Yes, there is. Missing tooltips, making my life difficult. Giving me that extra little challenge. I'm pretty much just leaving Murnau to defend the base. And hoping that I don't need to have him be the one who's at this location. It seems like that would be a little foolish if that was the case. Thank you. I'm going to encamp there because there's 2 different armies that could reach me. You're going to buy another Lancer, which is so good. Nice. And more dragons. He's up to 12 units now. Aha! This is no longer a dangerous fight. You guys got nobody. I could turn them into warriors, but I think I'm actually just going to leave them as civvies. Just so I can transform them in the future. All right, you guys are good. All right, now that's starting to look like it's becoming a problem. Oh, my Jaegers just absolutely unloading on them. You love to see that. What is more my issue here? I'm still going to say it's these guys. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to fly my heroes in behind so that their line attack hopefully spits outwards. And that should do it. Nice. Good level up out of it too. Okay. Ugh. That's so many chosen. That's so many chosen. Rangers, Jaegers, Catapults, and Oathsworn. Oathsworn and Catapults. How could I not? Actually, I guess you guys are archers, so... All right. That's a bit of a funny army, but maybe I'll pull the cavalry back just like one row. He's got nothing that flies. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Does he have things with scout? No, 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 and no. So if I go hiding in the forest here, he shouldn't actually be able to see me. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to buy another kobold. He could ambush, which would be nice for getting on top of the Night Geigers and the Augurs. Chosen are slow as well. I just don't actually think he can beat that army. So I'm gonna hide like a little baby. Katra, surprise, surprise, you're summoning more constructs. I think she's good enough to take that. Siege ends in 1 turn. You guys are wounded and healing. This doesn't really seem valuable enough for me to take. 6 gold. This item is insane. Rapidly running out of time. What concerns me as well is if he takes that and moves the purgatory, the new armies are going to spawn up here. So I actually think I need that army to start falling backwards. Oh, this is a madhouse. Didn't even get to use my 1 card.
Come on, a card. We need you. Garin, you don't have to do this. Please.
The cause I believe in, it is sacred, important. You do not understand. My path is set.
They're sieging my back locations again now. All right, look, you gotta just keep moving, dude. We could upgrade the encamp army. I'm gonna do that. I get enough to play 1 encamp army every turn. This has a garrison. Honestly, I think we just keep moving. I'm probably 2 turns away from that purgatory. Echoes. All right, this is a full army for Murnau. And furthermore, if I attack from here, oh, it looked like I was going to get the garrison bonus. Come on, Lancers. I need you to do big damage to those guys. What is my priority here? I think I'm going to summon Weirder Gangers on them, summon an Echo, and then attack the Geiger. I recognize I'm losing a lot to these ghasts because the Lancers are not attacking them for some reason. Oh, dude, I'm losing my whole army right now. What is doing the damage in here? Is it the ring bearers? There's no option to retreat for Murnau either. Holy moly, man. This last mission is hell. I mean, maybe I just don't... Maybe there is no retreat. Maybe there is only defending these locations. I could just walk around him and go back to the capital. I mean, I know the weirder gangers we have aren't very good. Yeah, I gotta look at his army. Pierce 2 on the ringbound. Those are all just thralls. The augurs have enfeeble. I guess maybe it's just that the Garsts have devour, so they're able to stay alive so well. I mean, he is also a monster of a unit too. I did not think we would do that bad. Maybe it's my layout. Yeah, thralls on top and bottom. Okay. These guys are needed to take out the big ghasts. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And if this is the case, I'm just going to retreat back to the city. Can't build more Lancers right now, but I can next turn. Then we can just start phasing out different units. You're going to take that camp upgrade. And we're going to keep cooking with you. Shuck and jive. He still doesn't actually want to attack me.
My queen, we can't hold out much longer. When will help arrive?
I believe the answer to that is never. All right, constructs, can you beat these guys? I do not actually know. Seems relatively positive, though. Yeah, I think so. Not that it makes a lot of difference getting this location, but
Why'd you keep fighting by our side?
We still have something to protect.
We have. I will make it my duty to protect you as well. You have become a trusted ally. No, a friend.
friendship is magic. Hear me out. What if I just put another summoner in here? It's crazy enough to work. Now, I don't think he can get to this location in a single turn based on his movement speed so far in the game. You have a very good ambush here, which we should take. And then at least we're clear on this bottom location. Oof. Gotta love those big shots. I guess let's cast it on you and on you. Wow. What is this ability? One card and it killed almost 3 of my archers? That seems a little bit over the top. If I can be frank with you. All right, she's toast. Heaven be praised. Henry's come to visit. We hit level 10. Oh, yeah, let's for sure take Divine Spark upgrade. Plus 2 units in my army capacity. That's also massive. Plus 3. We lost an Oath Sworn. Okay. I'm not going to waste time with her. We're now confident finally in this bloody adventure. And I tell you, this better be the thing that gets us Pip. Griff bomb those guys in the back. This army's really strange because I feel like I don't know how they're meant to be fighting. The answer is just throw as many animals at the bad guys as possible. Which, like, admittedly does seem fairly effective. Wicker Work Effigy. Recruitment cost reduced by 15%, double for Wild and Primordial.
All my life I felt out of place. Be it in
It's not
Sonnen
Pip.
or in Erdheim. Now I realize how wrong I was. Thanks to you.
He's for
the
sure
Lord
down here.
Made friends in both worlds, and wherever they are is where we belong.
I might not be able to unlock Pip this run.
I once fought for long. you not join
What
her,
gates are breached?
as I did?
This guy attacks me here. Hopefully we can just kill them all quick enough. Trying to heal the guys that are like walking into that death circle. You ran away with a single unit? Please tell me it did not allow you to do that. That's frustrating. You're gonna grab another Lancer. Let's put a weirder ganger in here. I guess. Echoes are better than weirder gangers, so we'll swap them out a little bit. It is at least starting to build a garrison. Concorda Haven. Garrison, fortified. I don't even know how you're meant to get over there. I guess across that bridge. I have room for one more unit here. These guys have block? Defending against melee attacks and guard. All right, whatever. I mean, it doesn't look like currently that there's any enemy armies back here. So as long as it doesn't give me some real shenanigans. Yeah, and I think as long as that guy doesn't fight me either, we're fine. I mean, there was a garrison of baby lancers there. Nice. Stall Garin for 15 turns. Achievement unlocked. That is also the achievement that lets us play as Garin. So we're gonna fall back. You have Iron Sworn here. I'm gonna grab another unit of Acolytes of Wrath. Yeah, I guess that's all we can really do here. That's so funny. Oh, those are feathered hounds. Okay. I was like, oh boy, I spent 80 gold instead of 35 gold to get the same unit. But no, slightly different, slightly different. Yeah, there is a small army down here. But I'm kind of getting the feeling what I'm looking for might be in this section. How big is this garrison? It's not too bad. Yeah, let's just go for it. I'm not sure we're in a position right now where we can do anything but just go for it. I think there's only a couple of turns left of this map, so. Let's reduce those guys in strength. We'll swoop on them. The hounds
Should we
will
be lucky
feast.
enough to survive this war, I will travel to Erdheim. There, I will report the events that brought us together to my forlorn kin. Many will disagree with my actions.
That's going to be hard to beat,
but
though.
Others will embrace our shared future, and every single one of them will be welcome in the pride.
That's got a big, dirty garrison. Oh, they took my bridge. Ah. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. At this point, I daren't say it matters. She's gonna die against literally any garrison. So I'm just going to start pulling back and grabbing units. Got 2 more slots. Here's the thing. Even after I'm pretty sure even after I steal his purgatory, I'm going to have to still beat his army. And he has 4 Garsts, which means if I build catapults, they're all just going to get obliterated. Jaegers might actually be the smart play. Ooh, man, I'm not sure what that right answer is. I can camp for 40, but I think I'm actually just going to hold and take the heal in that location. Okay. Ding dong. Time's running out. There's an extra turn. Here I was thinking the purgatory would be where the bird is. How much movement do I have? 4. Caw.
Seems the purgatory has a guardian. Of course it does.
Naturally. But if we attack prepared, I've no doubt we'll succeed. Your hymn burns brighter than any I've known.
I don't know
Yes,
how prepared I am, but
feel what drives you, firstborn. There's no need to be embarrassed.
I can tell you are horny on Maine.
Others are relying on us.
All right, that's not too bad. It's only a Void Omen. I'm still wary about something coming out of the woodwork and attacking me, so... We're going to hold the line. No reason not to start summoning Lancers in defense. He's the guy to do it. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with the AI. I'm glad to have the minor assistance. Those look dangerous, he says. What about those guys? How do those look less dangerous? Yeah, okay. A mine. Tiefengrub. Could it just be down here? Could it be down here? They wouldn't do that, would they? Oh man, they totally would. They totally would. I think I'm going to try this spot first. Nobody is healing in this army right now, so I'm going to put in an Acolyte of Rights. This siege ends in 3. I love that he's not saying those look dangerous. He believes. I think probably I should take these Ironsworn because I could use them myself. And then we have a nice juicy garrison here. It's like garbage units, but it still exists. We can sell off building materials. This is frustrating because this one army is going to stop me from being able to get the money out of this location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a lot of time. I hate how often they're allowed to retreat. I mean, I get it, but I just don't like it.
I wish someone was here to guide us. It's times like this when I really miss the old man.
Aye, Highness. So do I.
I mean, I could put a stronghold there. Just so there's a garrison. I don't really think that's worth doing. How much for a War Titan? 120. There's cards you can get in skirmish mode that allow you to buy Divine Spark. And I wish I had that right now. Build a garrison here. Just to slow them down. There's a part of me that thinks about trying to defend this place. I guess if I built the garrison building there, I could at least get oaths sworn. This is getting uncomfortably close. All right, we're going to infuse him for the +1. Then we'll attack the purgatory. We're going to hope for the best. I'm going to empower these guys in the back. Because realistically, I think that they're going to end up being the ones who do the most damage. Ooh. You know what? Let's just drop on him. That, I mean, he was the threat. He was the big threat. Everybody else is pretty easy. Clean up crew.
This is it.
Got him.
Garin's purgatory.
I will now seal Garin's connection to the void. You understand the cost?
Yes.
It's not his decision to make. It's Queen Lorelei's decision to make, isn't it? Arkard and Murnau rush through the purgatory back to the battlefield of Erengard.
How? I feel empty. Pause.
The final battle is upon us.
You. I should have known this was your doing, Light Eater.
Actually, it was our doing.
A card. I'm so glad to see you.
And I you, Lorelei.
Now, how many armies do I have to throw at this guy?
Interrupt this lovely moment, but what's the plan?
Garin's still too strong for any one army. Defeating him will require all our combined strengths.
Aye, Highness. We can wear the bastard down.
Turn 18. Oh, all my other armies are gone. Why are my armies so tiny? This is not my army. This is not what I agreed upon. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you guys over. That's for sure. Little puppies. Akkar's army is got a Colossus. And Miron. I mean, bring him out instead of shunned flingers, I'd say. And then your army just is like a bunch of dweebs. Dude, I do not know what this army design is. Those look dangerous. Not to Lorelei, they apparently don't.
You have foiled my plans for long enough. Die!
Let's see what we can come up with here. Better save. There's an auto save at the beginning of every turn. We should be Cabe. Murnau got instantly deleted in this fight. Just get away from all those, whatever those big summons are. Wow, I can't believe how badly he got just removed from play. And he gets defensive fire? That seems unfair.
Arbiter, I will withdraw, but I have made you bleed.
Did you, Murnau? You didn't really seem to do much damage. Worrisomely so. You actually have room for one more unit in here, so I'm going to give you those slingers. Bit too late, no offense. Again, there's an autosave at the beginning of every turn, so...
This is for Arenberg!
I'd be a bit surprised if they just let the entire squad get wiped instantly. These guys back here are still probably my biggest issue. So is potentially the Geiger. Gets me out of that attack as well. Jesus Christ, dudes.
Stop fighting. You cannot win. The people I have
They didn't even
met in
remotely
both
make this a
worlds,
fair fight.
I will gladly lay down my life to protect them.
Barely dented any of them. What are his cards? Enemies and corpses are drawn to the area for 11 seconds. Nearby enemies suffer 4 power. Corpses are consumed. Summons a purgatory that spawns up to 2 Malagots. And summons void mirrors. So I think actually her army with the catapults is probably the first thing you want to attack with. Hold a second on that until the heal comes up. I wish I had the armies that I spent all map making instead of these not good armies. I tell you what, let's charge you. Let's use the wrong ability, actually. Yeah, so she is definitely the first one to attack with. You just smoked me with something there. Yeah, no, this is an L for sure. All right, knowing to attack with her first because of the catapults.
Lady Dana, thy will be done.
We reject your destructive teachings. This world is worth protecting.
You're gonna give me a bonus army?
We bestow upon you the gift of peace.
Jeez.
As Lady Dana foretold. Be silent. Your soul is at an
Rip. I appreciate that they give you a little... They at least let you see what happens.
Even though the heroes give it their all, their combined strength is not enough to best Garin and his crusade.
All right, go to that autosave. According to others, you should kill 1-2 units with each first armies, and then the last one will win. Yeah, I think that generally makes sense. I think it's also about like the catapults do such good AoE damage that using them early on when there's as many units as possible for them to hit. To me, that is the sound argument. Also, she has all the cavalry charges, so she can actually snipe the guys in the back. Focus enemy units 1 or 2 and delete them. So there is an autosave with him still in there. Second army do the same. Third army is winning. Yeah. You know, it's interesting because I attacked with Murnau first, and he just doesn't really have... He's got that one charge ability for auras, but the problem is that he got killed almost instantly. I think before that ability even charged. All right, so we're gonna save it here. We're gonna attack with Lorelei first. Oh, that's fun. You can also just like... You can move the bonus characters around. So actually, like, I'm going to take this construct unit out of this army. This way I have extra cavalry. You're also cavalry. You guys are all archers? Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. That's sound to me. Yeah, those big shots. Those big shots are where it's at. Move all my cavalry back there and then heal them. Like, all of my cavalry is dead instantly. Gee whiz!
Lady Dana, thy will be done.
The amount of damage they did before I was even able to cast charge.
This world is worth protecting.
Like, maybe I actually should have just charged the Omen. I should just charge the Omen. We're going to redo that. I'm realizing that Omen gives +3 to every other thrall on the map. So just focusing him down early, by far the way to do it. I'm so used to going for the Malagots because they do so much AoE that they're almost always the primary target. But I guess the fact that he can summon Malagots and Nightmares, and so many people are just getting caught up. If this is the case, I actually think maybe Akkard's army might be better for the first fight. Because he's got the believers. He also cavalry? Yeah, but he's cavalry that you don't want out in the front. Like, also, this construct you want out way more in the front, typically. We're gonna try something like that. Give Catcher over here. I do have enough to use infuse him. But hers is gone for whatever reason.
We are running out of time.
All right.
This is for Arenberg!
I just thought it might be useful to have a couple extra units there, but sure, fine. So we empower the chunk of them. And then we focus the heals on them so that they can focus this void down. I'm gonna try to fly them so they're not killed by whatever that attack is. Everyone's dead. What happens if you retreat? Will it work?
Stop fighting. You cannot win. The people I have met in both worlds, I will gladly lay down my life to protect them.
No. You do lose the army. You guys have 22, 24, 18. Okay. We'll go with her army next. Creature on the bottom right spamming void creatures. The Night Geiger, yeah. Only one of them is typically not too bad. Please kill this guy. You've got to be joking me here. I haven't even been able to beat down the single void creature. Well, I'll give it to the game.
Thy will be done.
They're making a good challenge out of the final fight.
Your destructive teachings. This world is worth protecting.
You have foiled my plans for long enough.
See whether or not Murnau can do it? Well, he's not taking any damage. He's taking 0 damage and killing all of my guys. That's a pretty good aura down there. This is a big thing, is all of the corpses that form on the map, he also gets powered off of. man. Try summoning another aura down there. The Silent King might have him. No. No. It's close.
Arbiter, I will withdraw, but I have made you bleed.
Starting to think, like, what if I put my cavalry in the back row so they have more time to charge up a heal before taking all the frontline hits? Could work. Might be able to move them in. We can try going for that Night Geiger first. Definitely the void, the big void guy who gives the +3 was not the right choice. I think he's going to end up being the last to die. Getting rid of the Garst would be good. Is there somebody I have who could get rid of the Garst easily? My thought about the Garst is, like, if I could get rid of him, then the Star Shower catapults are not threatened. He'd probably jump on the Anstrom in this case. I have truly no idea who we'd go for here. Poor Colossus just got eaten alive. All right. I'm going to try it with Myr now.
You have foiled my plans for long enough.
As my opening, I'm going to try for the Garst. So the idea being is that I'm going to sacrifice those guys. Murnau is very slow in this moving forward. He jumps. We aura charge him and summon the Weirder Gangers. Then drop another sacrifice to get another summon. No, this was even worse than before.
Arbiter, I will withdraw.
This is a crazy final fight. There's so much going on, it's really hard to see, like, where the actual, I guess, like, where the meat of the damage is coming from. I could save my cavalry charges for the Garst. And just try opening with the catapults again. Can you combine all the armies together? Unfortunately not. You can combine some of them. Like, she's got space for 4 more units. So I could opt to take, like, those guys out, maybe? The problem is that Believers get a bonus in her. Like, so he's going to be the best with these units. I could take those heroes out. Such a weird army. She gives bonuses to cavalry and knights. Yeah, whoops. You have awe, don't you? So you give +1 to everybody, plus your cavalry. These guys are also... Actually, they're just Gestalt and Beast. I don't know, maybe... Maybe we do something like that. Give the +1 to her. I mean, there is a part of me that's like, what if I just charged the hero? What if I used the wrong ability and charged instead of cavalry charging? Give them the big heal. He's at like half HP. I can't tell if he's alive. That Void Beast is almost down. Okay, my hero just dropped. Let's charge that. He is not dead, for the record.
Lady Dana,
I mean, that was the best we've done in one fight.
We reject your destructive teachings. This world is worth protecting.
We got rid of the big guy. We got rid of most of the thralls. I'll tell you what, Murnau is a much better hero. He gives bonuses to Gestalt and Horrors. Let's go Shund Warrior. That. Give him a shot.
You have foiled my
I'm basically
plans
thinking I can use the
Die.
shunned characters as sacrifices. to summon auras. Now, real talk, I think I'm gonna fly my units together here. That might have been pretty bad. Let's summon weirder gangers on them and summon an aura out of them. So I'm not getting hit with the AoE so much there. This looks promising. This looks very promising right now. There's another summon. I think it's just the Garth left. I don't know who is left in this fight. It is Garin. He has like no HP, but he's not taking any damage. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. That was the answer. It was just control. Just combine your armies. With a deafening blast, Garin's unleashed hymn sweeps across the battlefields, grazes the gaunt faces of Starborn, Firstborn, and Gestalts before finally fading away. All that remains of the Arbiter and his omens is silence. Holy moly.
I pity you, fools. You have traded salvation for the shackles of slavery. The Light Eater is not your friend.
Yeah, but also he wasn't trying to destroy all of us and all of our people at the same time, so lesser of two evils, maybe?
Yes, at last.
Our victory was hard fought. It'll take the Crusade a long time to recover from this.
Aye. And if
At
we
least
ever
7
come
turns.
back, we'll be even better prepared.
Now, what's the real price for Murnau?
I have honored the deal. Now the time to claim my trophy has come.
I understand.
Grats,
Hard,
thank you.
I'm sorry.
Your debt has been erased, Queen Lorelei.
What? How?
An
Did Eckhart take it?
offer was proposed.
Oh, true love.
I deemed the terms acceptable.
True love. All you carried.
Who?
Forgive me, Lorelei. I couldn't bear to see you leave your people, and it seems my hymn is as strong as yours.
No.
Ah, my Schwartz is
You
as big as
can't do
yours.
this.
I'm doing it for you. This alliance needs you more than it needs me.
Please don't. A card.
You're a queen.
This
He's
is
just a
your
rogue.
choice.
A lovable rogue, but a rogue.
Lorelei, it's neither yours nor his. The choice is mine alone. The Monodica will serve me well. He's already accepted his fate.
That seems fair.
Our bond is hereby dissolved, Queen Lorelei. I don't believe we'll meet again.
Lorelei,
I know.
What about the
too.
bird? Like, the bird that was sent to us was from the Celestials. From the gods.
Stoic as always,
There's a lot of achievements.
God's queen sets forth to guide the Alliance towards the future. For generations to come, the people of Sonnen and Erdheim will tell the story of the visionary Starborn Queen and the courageous Firstborn Monodica.
Can't believe we missed 2
who
birds.
united their peoples.
I have no idea
And
which
though their
maps.
chapter has come to an end, many other tales of the Twin Worlds are yet to be told.
DLC? DLC?
Everyone carries the same hymn in their hearts. Firstborn, Starborn, even Light Eaters. deep down, we are all as one. New Erengard and Rubicant live to fight another day, but the silence is still coming. The Crusade's conquest of both our worlds continues unabated. And if there's a better tomorrow waiting for us, it's because you made it possible. We made it possible. The little helpers, the outcasts, the mortal enemies who became loyal allies and friends. Bonds forged in adversity that will stand the test of time. When I started this journey, I felt alone. Leading my people was a burden. But in these fleeting days of peace, I relish every last moment. Serving New Erengard, serving the Alliance, is more than just a duty. It is my honor. Those who left us too soon remain in our hearts.
She's pretty
Some
sad about winning
watch us
this
from the
war.
stars, while others may still be out there. Sometimes at night, when I close my eyes, I feel like I am
DLP
drowning.
is supposed to be next year. Do you know if they'll fulfill the promise?
Feel the silence coming.
I've
to
read some news
devour
stories that
all.
said it's still in the
But deep
plans.
inside, a faint, gentle whisper tells me to stay strong. There is so much I want to tell you, so much I never got to say. And wherever you are, I know you feel the same. One day, the hymn will guide you back to us. I can hear it.
Low-key, I kind of thought that they were gonna fade out to her being pregnant or there being like a baby next to them with no eyes. And it was just gonna be like, oh no, they had a baby together. This was great. Had a great time. That last fight was a bit nonsense, but this campaign was really fun. I really enjoyed it. A good playthrough. An enjoyable playthrough. I like that it's so much of a 4X, but just very, very simplified, very pared down. There are tactics, mostly in charge cards. Knowing when and where to play the charge card is what I felt like was the biggest thing that I learned over the course of this campaign. And I guess like campaign movement has a little bit in terms of just the being able to hide. So without a doubt, the stronghold card is the only upgrade card that matters. Being able to put walls and garrisons on your buildings is insanely the most important thing to do in this game, to a wild amount. What game is next? I believe next week we've got Total War Warhammer 3 has a new big DLC. We've got a couple little mini indie games I want to do a bit of show off of, and I'm craving an Age of Wonders campaign. I feel like, especially after playing this, I want to play a more in-depth 4X. So we might do a Total War run first. Like a short victory in Total War. It's been a while. It's been a while since we played Total War, and it was the original founding of the channel. We used to play an insane amount of it here. So I always like going back to it. It's always a good feeling. Total War still exists. I know. We haven't heard from them almost all year. Ever since their studio basically fell apart and most of their projects got canceled, they went awfully quiet for a while. But the new DLC looks really good. And, it adds a Khorne character, and Chaos Demons are my favorites, so. Oh, look. Splattercat, Mortisimal, One Proud Bavarian, Turn-Based Lovers. These are all great creators. Excellent, excellent content creators. And, of course, all the Kickstarter backers. Brad Pitt. The Brad Pitt, do you think? Could be. You never know. Wow, I always like looking for funny names, and there are not that many. I like one guy who's just Jim. No last name, just Jim. Nelly. Famous 90s R&B artist. Also a backer of this game. Confirmed. It's a really good credit track, too. Absolute jam. Zelda, also, The Legend of. Thank you for playing. Ooh, the silence did a little crackle just as it was going dark. Ominous. Spooky. Folks, thank you so much. If you've ever been watching this, either on Twitch or on YouTube, during the course of this campaign, I muchly appreciate it. I had a great time with this game. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Let's unlock Garin. We did miss a couple of things along the ways, but not too many, and I can go back and finish these off afterwards. Mostly we didn't find Pip on that last map. And then the Bard. Oh yeah, and the Firstborn refugees. Thank you so much. We got lots of cool stuff coming up. Lots of good strategy coming up for the rest of December. We'll be posting regular updates. I will hopefully be over this sickness by the time this weekend is over. I'm feeling pretty run down right now. But that's also because I've been sick for a few days. So I'm going to rest up well this weekend, and we'll kick back into everything next week. Until then, thank you for tuning in.